The beauty about being present is that you get to look back on seasons and see how so much has changed. Sometimes just showing up is enough. Over the past 1 year that I have been absent from YouTube, I have been living life. Some days were slow, some days were fast. I think there are some seasons that you know in your heart are defining seasons. Seasons where you learn new things about yourself, sometimes even surprise yourself with some responses. Seasons where you prioritize growth over moment. Yes, growth over movement. Because not all movement or activity is sometimes in the right direction. But sometimes you have to listen to the nudges that help guide your path. And one such nudge, it's time to come back to YouTube.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's AJ here, and if you're new here, welcome. So it's been a while since I made a YouTube video, over a year, but a lot has been happening. Okay, a lot has actually been happening. So in the past 1 year, I actually finished my masters. Whoop 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 whoop. So I did my masters at Imperial College London, and it was in sustainable energy, and I got the distinction. Yay! I was just so proud of myself for that whole journey because it just taught me a lot. The opportunity to be with different people from different nationalities, learn from different perspectives, go deeper in a topic that was really important to me at the time, and it still is important to me, right? I think that whole opportunity was just amazing. I'm also an author, guys. Yay! Okay, so I did write a book. Okay, not yet though, but I published my master's thesis, and that whole experience just taught me a lot. It's just a code that I go by. We don't do things because they're easy, we do them because they are hard, and because they are hard, they will galvanize our mind to become the very best of ourselves. Like, that quote has stayed with me for so long. A backstory about the quote: I heard it from Lord Michael Hastings, somebody in the House of, I think, House of Lords or House of Parliament. I'll put the correct one somewhere right down below. But yeah, I heard it from him when I went for an actors competition in 2019, actually, in Silicon Valley, and that quote has stayed with me. And surprisingly enough, I actually met him 2024 in the UK. Like, it was like a full circle moment, like just from that time up until now, and different experiences that has gone on in my life like since then. But all that to say that I was really, that I published a master's thesis. I was really proud of myself for that. Like, that whole experience was something that really taught me a lot about how no pressure, no diamonds. Like, literally, no pressure, no diamonds. And if you want me to share just a few experiences I've learned from that space, do let me know. But that's aside. Another thing that happened, I changed jobs. I changed jobs. So the last time I was here, or yeah, my previous videos, you would see that I was in consulting, so I was at an Airbnb firm. But now I'm in a whole new field. A whole new. I'm actually in a field called impact investing, and I will give you the tea about this field. Don't you worry, I will give you the tea about this field. But I'm in a whole new field called impact investing, and just the fact that I was, I would say, would I say brave enough? But yeah, I think brave enough to venture from what you're comfortable and familiar with to what is new. I feel like that whole experience has also taught me a lot. Really, it taught me a lot about just taking risks and making calculated steps, like in terms of like your career as well. And if you remember, this whole YouTube channel is meant to inspire, entertain, educate, and I'll make sure I'm still doing these three things. Now, aside from school, work, what else has been happening? Another thing that I would say, like in this brief life update video, as I slowly work my way back to YouTube, is something that has just stayed with me throughout this year, is the fact that you have to actually be intentional about the life that you want, right? And I know that this is something that everybody says, go after what you want, create the life you want. Yeah, people say all those things, but I think one thing that really stood out with me for this year is I just taking steps to curate just magical moments of joy, be it building your community, if you're in a new place, building your community in that new place. And I feel like just this whole experience has just really taught me a lot about myself and about the kind of creator I also want to be on this platform. Now, I'll try my best to be more consistent as I've come back on YouTube, but and I guess just I think the one thing that I just want to say is just being a person that says what to do something and actually like see it through. So from now till let's say December, I'll just give myself a, would I say, goal or a task of putting out content, putting out what I've learned so far, even like career videos, but also like social commentaries, because I've been thinking about a lot of things these days. I feel like I have a lot of time. I'm thinking about a lot of things these days, and you know, just come on here, share my thoughts, and also hear your views and perspectives on like just social commentary as well. So what do you expect from me? So career videos, as always, how to move up, how to level up, personal development, the whole shebang, and also like social commentary. And then once in a while once in a while vlogs. Trips are coming up, so I might as well just focus on those ones. But yeah, so that's it from me for today. Stay tuned, I guess.